We're back with part 3 of something that I think you are just going to absolutely love. This is the $15 Mac hack that's going to save you hours each and every week with a little piece of software I think you know and probably are already starting to love, which is called Moom. You'll hear me talk about it as new Moom, but it really is Moom 4, Moom version 4. And today we are going to continue working on the one-person show. In the last video, we talked about kind of resizing things so they fit perfectly. If I was to just take you behind the scenes right now, you can see I'm in Canva, and the whole window is sized perfectly as a 16:9 rectangle. And we did that in the last video. So go watch that last video to make sure everything is resized perfectly, because we're going to be using the Moom 4 app, this great Mac app that I just know you're falling in love with, and you will fall in love with even more. Moom and Zoom Windows effortlessly with this Moom 4 app. We're going to dive into how to use this for our one-person show. So this is the Stream Deck. Hopefully you have one of these beautiful devices. I love it so much. And we are working on the one-person show today, making sure that when we're using the one-person show and I click the one-person show, it's doing all the custom actions that we want to arrange our screen and change our cameras and put everything exactly how we want it. So our entire desktop, no matter how many screens we have, the Elgato prompter, different 4K monitors, when we click a specific hotkey or we run a Stream Deck shortcut, it puts all our windows exactly where we want them. Now, in that last video, what we did, if I just show you the screen, right? We made sure that this window right here, this Chrome window, was a perfect 16:9 size using Moom. Follow along with me. Let's go ahead and open Moom. If you haven't, make sure you're kind of up here in your toolbar, okay, your app toolbar. You click Moom, and then you click on Settings, and that opens Moom. I'll just show you. It takes me down here. And now I've just got the Moom app open. Just Moom is open, right? And what we did in the previous video is we created a resize, a custom action in Moom for resizing our windows as a 1280 by 720. Cool, we got that done. Now, in this video, we're going to create our Editless video one-person show custom action. If you are a student of Editless Video, editlessvideo.com, below this video is going to be the custom action already for you. You just download it, double click it, it'll install, you're good to go. But I do want to teach you how to fish, right? You know, I just love to give it to you so you just have it and it's easy if you're a member of Editless Video. And if you're not a member of Editless Video and you just want to create these things custom, or you are a member of Editless Video and you just want to be more empowered about how these things are created, let's dive in and learn how to do it in real time, okay? So we have our Moom app open. So I've got Moom open, and I've already got all of mine created. And just below this video, if you want a shortcut, there'll be all of these that are available. So I just right-click on it, and I click on Export, and then all of these will be named exactly this. So really, you could shortcut this and just go below this video for members of Editless Video and just get all of the custom actions below this video. What we're going to work on in this video is we're just going to create one from scratch, much like I have done here for this. So I'm going to show you step by step for what we're going to do. Step 1 is, well, we need Moom open. Open Moom. Very good. Let's move to step 2. Okay, step 2 for creating this all custom fanciness is we're going to go here. I'm just going to zoom in to Moom. So I've got just Moom open. You can see my just Moom screen now. Where I'm going to go is right here, the little plus dude. So you see the little plus sign right there? Those are how we create our little custom actions. So I'm going to create a whole new one that I'll end up deleting later, but let's just create one together now. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click that little plus sign. And we want to use the one called layout. Okay, so I'm just going to show you, boop, 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 layout. That's where I want you to be. Click on layout. And then it'll open it somewhere in that left-hand sidebar. So I'm going to click layout and it'll open it somewhere in that left sidebar. Boom, there it is. I'm just going to click and drag it up to the top So I'll remember to delete this one later. So this one's going to be called Test One Person Show. And I'll just remember that I did this. Okay, so this means I'll remember to delete this later, but I've got a custom one, nothing here. So what I want to do is I want to take this custom action and I want to create a layout exactly how I want it. So the first thing we've got to do is we've got to arrange everything on your desktop exactly where you use it. So if you use Ecamm, open Ecamm and all its windows and arrange everything. If you're using OBS or something strange like that, open OBS and arrange it everywhere. If you're using like Premiere Pro or Final Cut, and you've got all your different windows open. I use this for Photoshop. I use this for Premiere Pro. I use this for Adobe Illustrator, right? They all have different windows and configurations. I use this for my coaching calls. I use this for sales calls. I use this for like private mentorship stuff. Everything's got different configurations, and I just create a short code and boom, it puts everything right where I want it, okay? So I'm gonna give you a quick demo. So when I come in the morning, nothing's set up how I want it, like, my Chrome window is usually in some weird shape that whatever I was using it for, or it's not even open. My windows, let's just put everything in a traffic jam. So I'm just gonna put everything in the middle of my screen. So you can see how everything's just going in the middle of my screen in a complete weird traffic jam. And it's all a mess. Well, when I come in the morning, the very first thing I do is I run a hot code. So I'm gonna hit Command, Option, Control, and the number 1. And it puts everything right where I want it. A little bit of heaven, okay? So your first job is to come in and put everything exactly where you want it on your computer screen, okay? So go ahead and do that now. Just get everything set up exactly how you want it. I'll just show you behind the scenes. This monitor, you could be using your laptop, you could be using your iMac, I don't know what you're using. I've got multiple 4K monitors going on, that doesn't matter. All I want you to do is arrange your primary desktop with the stuff that you want on it. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna take my Chrome window and I'm gonna put it right here, kind of in front of my camera and teleprompter. I'm gonna take my Ecamm window, that's gonna go here. I've got my camera effects, my scenes, my overlays, sound effects. And I'll just keep Moom open right here. Maybe I've got Stream Deck. I've got my Stream Deck open here. Maybe I need that, maybe not. I'm gonna put everything over here on this other window. I'm gonna say for my one-person show, I like this setup for just this monitor. I'm not even gonna worry about what's going on over here. I think I'll just minimize you and move you out of the way. So I'm just worrying about my main monitor right now. And I arranged everything where I want it to go. Kind of step 1 is arrange your main monitor with all the stuff that you want. Okay? Do that. Pause the video if you need to, but do that now. The next step is we need to create our custom shortcode. And so I'm creating this as this is our one-person show. So I like the number 1 as the custom code. Okay, so I'm going to show you the overview here. I'll move Stream Deck out of the way, bring my keyboard over. So the custom shortcode I'm going to make is Command, Option, Control, and then the number 1 for one-person show. So Command, Option, Control, 1. But where do I put that custom code? Great question. So happy you asked. Where I need to put that is in the custom code, the custom hotkey area inside of Moom. So let's go take a look at that together. This is Moom. And remember, I'm working on this one right here called Test One Person Show. The first thing I did was I made sure that my screen is set up exactly how I want it. So you can see everything's placed on my screen where I want it. And because it's that way, I'm now going to make sure the custom action that I'm working on, test 1PS, is ready. And then I come up here to this area. So I'll just circle it so you know where I am. I'm up here. And when I click in there, it highlights, activates. So I click in there and it says none right now, but when I click in there, it's going to highlight. So you can see it's kind of highlighted blue. And so on my keyboard, I am going to hold down Command, Option, Control, and then hit the number 1. And I just saved it. Now I've got to click on Update Layout down here. So next, I need to come here. I need to click on Update Layout. So go ahead and click on Update Layout. And then it brings up a little dialog box. And the dialog box, you got to make sure that you come and you say Replace Layout. So I'm going to click on Replace Layout. And now that should work just fine. So now if I showed you my whole screen and I messed everything up and put things in the morning traffic jam. So everything's just coming in the traffic jam right now. And then when I click my shortcode, watch my screen. So this is, you're seeing my screen here, and I'm just going to hold down Command Option Control 1. Oh, and I've got 2 of them. I'll just click on this top one, and boom, puts everything right where it's supposed to go. I created the same one twice, so here's what I did. I didn't need to do this. You can see I have a Command Option Control 1. I've got the same command here and here. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete this top one because I don't need it. It's the same thing I did down here. So I'm just going to right click it and say delete. And I just deleted it. Now, they do have this handy little trash can, so you can actually see things that you've deleted, recently deleted. See how this, I just right clicked in this area. So just make it clear, anywhere in this area, I just right click or control click if you're on a Mac without a mouse. So I'm going to right click or control click, and it's got recently deleted. And there's all the stuff that I've recently deleted. So nice to have a little trash can available in Moom. Heck yeah. So cool. Okay, so that's this one right here. We just did one person show. One person show just simply means we're arranging everything on our primary computer or even our secondary monitor. If you've got 2 or 3 monitors like I do, that's cool. If you've just got 1 monitor, that's cool. If you just got a small laptop screen, that's cool. Just arrange everything where you want it to go. And then we create our custom shortcode. So let's head back over. So remember, we just came into Moom. We hit the little plus icon and we created a layout. So I click on layout. I then name the layout, cool layout for Editless. Right? Cool layout for editlessvideo.com. And then I create some sort of a shortcode, Command Option Control, I don't know, H. And it saves that little shortcode. Then you got to click on Update Layout. Moom says, are you sure? Yeah, you say, yeah, replace layout. And then it creates a new layout for you. There it is. I don't need this one. I'm going to delete it. Okay, so just please know that all these layouts are available for members of Editless Video. And if you need something special, let me know. I'm happy to create different kinds of custom Moom profiles. And then do you see how I've got these little headers in here where it says editlessvideo.com? And then down here it says Zoom calls. And then down here it says other. Well, the way I get those is in this area. I just kind of like right click in this area. I right click generally in this area, or control click if you don't have a mouse. So right click, and then you can see where I've got a menu header and I've also got menu separators. I mainly use just the menu header, and then I type 5 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, name of menu item here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can just move these wherever you want. Right? So I just create these as like little categories. So I've got my Editless Video category. These are all things for Editless Video. When I'm on Zoom calls, I just created another little header, and these are my Zoom call ones. And then other, I've just got different things that I use for other stuff down here. Okay, so that's how I created these little separators. I just right clicked or control clicked in this area, and you've got menu headers right there. It makes it really nice to keep everything, all your custom stuff, nicely organized. And the way I do this, as you can tell, is in quotes, number 1, that's my shortcode. So I always use Command Option Control, and then that's my shortcode. So Command Option Control 1 is my 1-person show. Command Option Control 2 is my 2-person show. Command Option Control 9 is my 9x16. Command Option Control O is on the go, and so on and so forth. You can kind of see how it's all coming together. Okay, I think that's enough for this video. All I wanted to do was arrange things on our screen for how we want it for our 1-person show. Decide on our hotkey. I used Command Option Control and then the number 1. Save that, update the settings, and now it's just such a piece of heaven. Like literally, I could be doing whatever on my computer screen, and I've got to go to a sales call. Boom, I hit a short key, everything's set up for my sales call. Now I got to go back and film a video. Great, boom, hit my short key for 1-person show. My entire laptop, my computer screens, everything's all set up. It's such an efficient use of Moom for New Moom. I love it. You're going to love it the more you get into it. And if you're in Editless video, you know I want you to be doing 16:9 videos. You know I want you to be doing some 1:1 square videos for ads and LinkedIn and taking up more space on Instagram. And then of course I want you to be doing vertical videos, the 9:16 vertical videos for reels and stories and shorts. I want you to be creating better content more often, utilizing Editless video to do so. In our next video, we're going to go from doing this one-person show, we're going to take it to the two-person show, okay? So in the next part of this whole playlist, I am creating around how to use Moom at the pro level with all of our custom actions. We are going to cover how to use Moom for the two-person show, okay? So your challenge for this video is create your one-person show settings, kind of like set up your primary screen, even a secondary screen if you want to, and arrange everything where you want it. So for Ecamm, your Ecamm windows, anything that you might have tertiary down here, and maybe your Chrome screen here, get it all set up, make your short code, make sure it works, double check it. And if you're having any issues, you know that we do live calls for Editless video. We call it the Editless Edge. Come to any of the live coaching calls for the Editless Edge, and I am happy to run through scenarios, build custom things, walk through where you're stuck or you need help in any of those Editless Edge live coaching calls for students of editlessvideo.com. With that, I will see you in the very next video for what we're doing to use Moom at the pro level for Editless video so we can turn more views into profit.